rap like that if you want it. You wouldn't act like that if you want it. I woke up early to hate today. I woke up early to hate today. Oh man, first let's start off with some good music, bro. There was a girl, she's in the world, dying to be liked. I tried everything to fill out the void that you left me with my phantom. I love this song, bro. I was wrong to assume I'll ever outgrow you. I need you now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I know you're probably wondering, Miles, where you been at for the past week? Where you been at, bro? Where you been at? First of all, let me take off this shirt. Woo forever, nigga. Woo forever, nigga. Woo forever, nigga. The grind is never over, bro. Listen, man, it is time. It is time, because I've been grinding on this. Everybody, clap it up for yourself. I'm not going to say it's been a great year, but we are closing out this year perfect. We're closing this year out perfect. Welcome, everybody, to the first annual Mr. 2K God List Week. Every motherfucking body, bro. This year for music for me was my best year yet. I'm so fucking happy that I can bring this to you guys. This is going to be the first time you niggas probably ever going to see me shit on music ever. Thank you guys for, obviously watching my videos for the whole entire year. Thanks for, the people that's, stuck with me for like the past 5 years. We're going to keep on going. I'm glad to bring you guys my list for the next week that we have in this final week of 2022. Without further ado, let's talk about some goddamn music, bro. Now, it's like I said, this year was a fun year. There were obviously some good music, but bitch, there was damn sure some trash ass shit out there, bro. To kick off this list week, welcome to the worst albums of the year for me. I feel like that does need to be clarified when it does come to making these kind of lists. I'm not speaking for the, majority of people out there. I'm not, talking for the masses. I'm speaking for myself, and maybe I could be potentially speaking for you as well. We will see about that as we go through these albums. Let's kick off the worst albums and EPs, because we do have some EPs in here. Number 18, we gonna start off with Flight. So inspirational, bro. Shout out to Flight. Flight is an S-tier entertainer, but that nigga makes trash ass music. We can all agree with that, bro. People will sit up here and say, oh, Flight this, Flight that, Flight release fire music, bro. Majority of the time, Flight be stealing lyrics. The goddamn songs that he be making be generic. I'm not gonna lie, there have been a few songs from Flight that I genuinely fucked with, like Muggin'. I thought that song was fire, and honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I feel like his Jerry Springer freestyle song was actually kind of decent, and like I said, I feel like his past song Muggin' was pretty decent as well. That gives off that San Francisco, California vibe. You know how I be. No bullshit, I really am that fake. No bullshit, I really am. What the fuck? There should be no reason why I listen to this shit and I immediately think of fucking 2 Chainz and LeBron, bro. Like I said, S-tier entertainer, S-tier Twitch streamer, but bro, this is not it. And shout out to him for bagging that collab with the Warriors, but bro, that is not good music, bro. Like, I genuinely think that these albums are not good, and I genuinely think that anyone that likes these bitches, you're smoking some dick. I just thought that these were cringe albums that shouldn't have came out, and we got some grown ass adults on this bitch too, bro. Next, Kid Rock, Bad Reputation. Just remove Reputation off the fucking album, and bitch, the shit is bad, bro. The shit is bad, bro. Y'all niggas know who the fuck listens to this shit. Y'all know who's listening to this, bro. And the one thing that I noticed when I was listening to this album, I just felt like I was listening to something fake. Shout out to all my redneck niggas out there, bro. Like, I know some rednecks out there got some sense, but bro, this is just your typical southern redneck album about all these like certain little political things, but then when you get to like track 5 and 6, all of a sudden your political little act stops. And I knew this album was gonna be a motherfucking problem when I saw track names like Alla fucking Bama. And when you see shit like Don't Tell Me How to Live, We the People, My Kind of Country, and Bad Reputation. Like, I knew I was in for some bullshit. And it's like I said, it's just like a typical Southern redneck country album, dude. And it makes no sense where you see people say shit like, man, we need more of these dudes. Kid Rock, a real American. What the fuck is a real American? Like, what is that? What is a real American and what's a fake American? What the fuck are you fucking talking about, bro? I'm an old guy, but man, this thing gets your blood moving. Love it. What are we conversating about, bro? Like, did me and you listen to the same fucking shit, dude? You know, it's cringe. It's bad. It's not good. The mixing on this thing is trash. Like, dude, there was literally one song where I literally thought my headphones were broken because of how fucking bad the goddamn auto-tune was on that bitch. I'm more like Brad Pitt, a little less pretty, but I slang more dick. Bucka bucka, you ain't never met a motherfucker like this. Kiss my ass, then you could suck a dick sideways, my way or the highway. Like, bro, what? And you social media trolls, y'all can suck on D's nuts? That's what's up? Dude. This is a grown-ass 51-year-old grown-ass man saying shit like this, bro. You're too grown for this, dude. And the one thing that I will say is, like, bro, early in 2020 was rough, 2021 rough. We're still in this little pandemic, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, this man, like, I just don't understand why people still have the issue with, you know, the wearing of masks and shit like that, bro. It's like, bro, it's for safety, bro. And if you so-called, quote-unquote, care about your people, then why aren't you doing what you can to quote unquote protect your people? And the masks is what protects everyone, bro. So it's like, I don't understand. I'm not a political guy. I just know deep down inside, like, people need to do whatever they need to do to keep everybody safe. And if that's what a mask does, bro, then put on a mask, man. It's not really that fucking big of a deal. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna pass out. Like, bro, it really ain't that big of a goddamn deal, bro. When it comes to saving lives, man, wear a mask. Like, honestly, wash your hands, all that shit. But to come off ignorant like that, and then say all this corny ass shit on the goddamn album when you a grown ass man over 50 years old, the shit trash, bro. And then to see people talk about, oh, you're a real American. What even is a real American? What is that? What deems a person a real American, bro? Like, what does that mean? So, like, dude, Kid Rock, the shit's corny, the shit's trash. Majority of the album past track 6, the niggas just talking about fucking chugging beers and going to parties and talking about missing a girl or some bullshit like that. You're too grown to be talking about shit like that, bro. Like, dude, and this one is even fucking worse. In 16, Tom McDonald and Adam Calhoun the Brave. I don't know which is worse, but I feel like this one's worse because we're having a fucking twosome here, dude. These niggas are good. Like, I'm not afraid to call out anybody. I'm down calling out anybody because I'm not afraid of anybody on this platform. You know, if I fuck with someone, I fuck with someone. But if I have an issue with someone is trying to push, I have an issue. No Life Shaq, I have an issue with him, dude. Why are you promoting this guy so much that says all of these crazy things to stir up attention when it's not even good music? And the album just feels like one fat ass contradiction, and it feels like these niggas are just spewing out what the fuck ever out of their goddamn ass to cause up some goddamn controversy. Do you know how bad an album gotta be when you start off your fucking album with "Better Watch Your Back, it's a white boy summer"? This is who the fuck No Life Shaq is fucking supporting. And it's like I said on the Kid Rock joint, you know who the fuck is listening to this bullshit. got a homie that'll kill you for a Mountain Dew? Shoot, you don't want to get a death threat from a redneck? What? Call me white trash, white boy, I kinda like that? And the homie's riding shotgun with a shotgun while he shotguns 24 beers and he's not drunk. And then the fact that you got these kind of cringy comments saying, thank both of y'all, I love this song, I play every day. I play it every day 2 or 3 times a day, if not more. About time somebody come up with some balls and doesn't care what anybody else thinks. Bitch, did we just hear the same lyrics, or did this nigga just say that we better watch out because it's a white boy summer? Got this on repeat? It's just this comment is crazy. It's a crazy comment. Got this on repeat? I've received a few stank eye stares today. Had this up loud when the tenants have come up to pay rent and looked at me like I grew another head. Better watch your back, it's a white boy summer. Whole iPhone full of white boy guns. Bitch. If I fucking knock on your damn door, prepare to cop your rent up, and I hear this bullshit in the back, my favorite part is that they're totally mocking the mainstream rap gang throughout the whole video. So great. Thanks, Tom, for all you do. Your music means a lot to the patriots of these two nations. I'm a black woman. I have never dated a white man. I heard this song on my Amazon playlist. I was dancing in my house like a white boy. I love it. Maybe because I already love this dude. Who knows? God, good souls, good spirits, woke ones, intelligent ones, be proud of your origins no matter what color. And then this is where the contradicting part of the album comes in, is where he says, here's the problem with America, the country is broken. Did we just hear that last song? Like, dude, it sounds like you niggas are the core of the fucking problem with the lyrics that y'all are spitting on this goddamn album. Like, dude, you literally just spit what the main issue with America is, and that is goddamn firearms and gun violence. You literally just said in track 1 that a lot of white folks like those rifles that go boom. You don't want a death threat from a redneck. So what really is the problem with America then? If you're saying that it's broken, because it sounds like the shit that y'all are saying are the root of the issue. Everyone blames white folks for every little bitty thing. We don't have no one to blame. We take responsibility. So how do you say that and then you follow up with racism is gay? If you're offended, that's retarded. And from my perspective, that sounds like that is coming from someone's mouth that has never had to deal with some form of racism. And that line that that man said was extremely ignorant. Just because you think that, it's stupid. There are really people out here getting shot and killed over the color of their skin. There's people out here that are looked at weird because of the color of their skin. It's like, dude, it is serious, bro, and bad. And to add on, it's like I said, just like with the Kid Rock shit, bro. That's a grown-ass 51-year-old man. These are two men that are in their 30s and 40s, and they're not even making sense with the message that they're even trying to get across, which comes off as cringe, it comes off as ignorant, and it comes off as them just being two shitty pieces of shit as human being that they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. So that's the one main reason why I really want to call out No Life Chat, because how can you support someone like this when they're spitting shit like this? It's just cringe to hear niggas just say things for a controversy just so they can get clicks on the album. That's especially for the Kid Rock one. Number 15, Sai Sai Knight. I love K-pop. I love it from up and down. Y'all niggas know that I love K-pop, but holy fucking shit, this is some of the worst K-pop that I've ever heard in my life. It is so fucking bad, dude. 14, we have Avril Lavigne, Love Sucks. I love Avril Lavigne. I had an extremely binge session with Avril Lavigne 3 years ago. Just like what I was saying earlier, like, man, I don't understand why Avril Lavigne, a grown woman, by the way, and I will say she is a legend in my eyes in terms of pop rock, but bro, you are too grown for the goddamn lyrics that you are spitting on this album. I would understand if, you know, someone like Olivia Rodrigo made an album like this, you know, I will understand. And Sour literally sounds like this. But see, here's the difference. Olivia Rodrigo was 18 when she came out with Sour. Avril Lavigne is literally 38 years old, talking about how love sucks and she got broken up with. And it's like, how old really are we? Are you still in high school? Are you still at your 16-year-old self? Or are you a grown woman trying to, you know, empower women at a high level and a high standard? Like, this is just below the standard, and I feel like women deserve better than what you were trying to show in this album. Like, lying in my bed thinking love sucks, nah, not another breakup. Like, bro, what's the demographic? Like, who's the audience going towards? Is this going towards young girls, or is this going towards older fucking women? And then it gets worse when you say, let's play a game of tic-tac-toe. I'ma go and make all my exes say oh. We'll say I did like track 1. If this was from an Avril Lavigne when she was 16, understandable. If this was something when she was in the Let Go era or in the Under My Skin era, then it would be completely understandable. But there should be no reason why your 16 and 18-year-old self is making better music than your 38-year-old self. 13, Machine Gun Kelly, mainstream sellout. Same thing with the Avril Lavigne album, just cringy pop rock. It's just extremely generic, extremely corny. It's just not good. Bad lyrics. I'm matching both of them up the same way. I feel the same way with this Machine Gun Kelly album too. It's just not good. And a lot of people say, oh, the hate train, man. This is not a hate train for me, bro. Like, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it honest. I feel like I'm giving a proper opinion to why I feel like it's bad. And dude, it's just not good. Like, this is music that you would hear from someone, like I said, that was like in their 20s or in their late teens. This isn't someone that you'd hear from a 32-year-old and a 35-year-old. I'm pretty sure Avril Lavigne is 35 or 38, but it's really bad, dude. Number 12, Drake, honestly, never mind. Like, dude, I had to sit up here and listen to a nigga goddamn say, your pussy is calling my name. I haven't seen many people talk about this album, even like I said, the fans, and I feel like the streams even speak for itself as well on this album. And I know numbers don't mean anything, and I 100,000% agree with that. But for Drake standards, I feel like this album did not have good streams at all, especially when you compare the streams from this album to Her Loss. Like I said in my Her Loss video, the man 100,000% did redeem himself with Her Loss. And it's like I said, you know, I understand that, you know, Drake gets a lot of hate nowadays, but this isn't me hating Drake. Drake is, and I will always give Drake his flowers. Drake is literally one of the best. He is literally one of, if not the biggest artist of our generation, and you know damn well I will always give Drake the respect that he deserves. Number 11, Jack Harlow, Come Home, the kids miss you. Dude, the lyrics on this thing were horrendous, dude. The one that I always go back to. I know my grandfather will have a heart attack if I pull $100,000 out, so I'm not gonna pull $100,000 out. Dude, she think I'm cold? I seen her nipples. So much bread in my account, that shit yeasty boy. I feel like we in an alternate reality with how bad it is. Number 10, Ken Carson X. I will disagree with Fantano. I do not think this album is a 0. He did nothing to add on to the Rage genre. Extremely generic, extremely corny. I'm not saying that everything always has to be lyrical, because you already know I'm always down to listen to some ignorant ass shit here and there, but I just felt like, you know, the nigga just had no personality. He was trying just so hard to, like, you know, prove to everybody that he like just fucks bitches, gets money. And I feel like if you always want to hear someone talk about how they're fucking all kinds of bitches and they got rolly on their wrist, and that makes me want to question, like, what really deep down inside is your personality? Like, is this what your personality really is, bro? All about fucking bitches, getting money and stuff like that? I feel like shit like that is corny. Ken Carson X is not a good album. Number 9, DJ Khaled, God Did. Dude, I don't even understand what DJ Khaled is even doing at this goddamn point. The opening track of the album, I will say, Jay-Z killed that, Lil Wayne killed that. Everyone in that track did do great on that, but other than that, I personally feel like DJ Khaled just calls up all of these artists, screams "we the best" over the whole entire thing, and then just puts it out. Because I feel like 9 times out of 10, when we get a DJ Khaled album, he is not doing what he needs to do to fully complement the artists that make an appearance on his album. I personally feel like every time this man tries to come out with an album, with every single song, he tries to like make an attempt to at least try to make a goddamn hit, and he ends up missing damn near for a majority of his albums. Like number 8, DDG, It's Not Me, It's You. One thing that I will not understand about this album is the meaning that he tried to give to the album, where I think he was saying like, oh, you know, the concept of this album is like on like a toxic level, you know, like, oh yeah, it's not me, it's you. But when you listen to the album, it sounds like you are the problem in whatever you're talking about. You know, I'm not really understanding the quote unquote concept that this man is trying to paint. But generic beats, horrible auto-tune, horrible mixing. Trust me, dude, it is not me. Like, and I'm genuinely saying this, it is not me. It is literally you. Number 7, DaBaby, Baby on Baby 2. We are seeing the fall off of DaBaby. I'm pretty sure we literally saw that he couldn't even sell tickets for his show, even when they were like damn near dirt cheap. And DaBaby, Baby on Baby 2. It's not good. Number 6, NBA YoungBoy, The Last Lamento. I'm not even gonna say much on this album, but all I'm gonna say is we should not be getting 30 tracks of NBA YoungBoy on a 1 hour and 30-minute album, I think it is. Like, we don't need that much of NBA YoungBoy, bro. Number 5 and number 4. It's finna get feisty up in here. Now hate is really finna enter in my heart right now. At number 5 and number 4, Rod Wave, Jupiter's Diary, 7-Day Theory, and Rod Wave, Beautiful Mind. I'm not even gonna say hate, but I swear, with the way I talk about Rod Wave, it sounds like hate, but this is genuine criticism, dude. I will always be here to say that Rod Wave has a beautiful voice. He probably has one of the beautiful voices in hip hop. The man can really sing. But what I do not understand with this man right here is, why does he always feel the need to always put out sad music after sad music after sad music after sad music after sad music? And I really feel like, personally, deep down in my heart and deep down inside, that is really, 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 really sad that I have never ever heard this man come out with a positive track ever, bro. People have their days. I understand people have the days where they're sad, they don't feel good about themselves. But dude, when are you ever gonna come out with a song that uplifts the youth? When are you ever gonna come out with a song that makes someone happy inside? Why does everything always have to be so sad? Why have we not heard anything positive from Rod Wave? I'm honestly being extremely lenient right now with Rod Wave, with everything that I'm saying right now on his albums. But dude, I just feel like this man does spit real hardcore emotions. But dude, I just really feel like it is extremely unnecessary to always come out with sad track after sad track after sad track. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with it if this was like his first album, but this has been a consistent thing with Rod Wave ever since his first goddamn album. It has been repetitive bullshit from Rod Wave for the last 4 or 5 damn albums. I understand people go through their things in life, but god damn, dude, it's not for me. And it's like I said, I'm at a different point in life where I'm not just going to rely on sad music when I'm sad. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I can to grow as a human being, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to get to that happy spot in life. Because how will you ever get to that happy point in life when you're always just listening to sad stuff, or when you're always saying sad stuff or saying negative things? Like, the only way that you can make an improvement in your life is when you start looking towards positivity, and when you start, you know, doing things to better yourself. And I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, man, like, I was in a sad state. I'm not ever going to say that I was depressed, because I never had felt that, you know, that level of emotion before. But what I will say is I have had, you know, sad days, but I will say that I'm happier now, bro. And it's, I don't know, but, you know, it's like I said, shout out to Rod Wave for being a good singer and stuff like that, but it's just not good. But number 3, Bobby Shmurda, Bod Boy. Like, dude, you know, this is the uncle that, it's like, this is like your uncle just got out of prison and this nigga still thinks it's like the early 2000s or it's still the early 2010s, and that's the vibe that the Bobby Shmurda album gives off. Like, bro. Number 2, Coi Leray, Trendsetter. Like, dude, Coi Leray, I love you, sweetie, but goddamn it, you're not setting any trends with this one. The only trends that you be setting is that goddamn ass shaking and them cheeks clapping together. That's the only trend setting that you be doing, dude. And your ass in this damn album got something in common, because both of these shits is ass, bro. Number 1 worst album. This is why we shouldn't be giving niggas platforms. This is why TikTok shouldn't motherfucking be here. I do this shit for y'all because I love y'all. But god damn it, this album was hot ass. Fly Soldier 17. Dude, shit right here is the main reason why we need to stop making just any random nigga famous. And I listened to these for y'all, bro, for the whole year. I did this for y'all because I love y'all, and I did this because I love listening to music. But the fact that I sat through all of these albums, I listened to a few of these 3-4 times, and when an album is that bad, you shouldn't even have to listen to it that much. Like, bro, when I got done with this Fly Soldier album, there should be no reason why I cleansed my musical ears with fucking Young Blood. The lyrics were horrid. Some of the worst production I've ever heard in my life. I literally gave this album a goddamn 0 because it was that all over the place. There's literally a whole entire 8-minute track where he's literally talking about getting fucking head. Oh, there should be no reason why we need to hear a song about you getting head for 8 minutes, dude. That's ridiculous. With that being said, that is my worst albums of the year. All have one thing in common, and that one thing is these are not good albums, and I would not recommend anybody to listen to these albums at all. You will be wasting your time. You know, I don't feel like I wasted my time because, I mean, it's like I said, you know, I'm willing to listen to music so I can give you guys my opinion, so I could potentially help you and save your time. Give these albums a listen just for fun, just to see if I'm like tripping on my opinions that I've given in this video. Then I mean, go right ahead, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, like, I'm gonna keep on reiterating it because I know how sensitive this generation is. Like, I have nothing against these guys. I have nothing against them. So that is my list. Like, if y'all have some worst albums of the year, hey, drop y'all albums down in the comments below, the worst joints that y'all have heard. And that's it. This be your boy Mr. 2K God, and I'm out this bitch.